Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the American Nightmare Podcast. This is episode number 88, July 22nd, 2025.
Man, if it ain't one thing, it's the other tonight, huh?
Yep.
It's, I don't know. Who knows?
It's
All
part
right.
of the fun.
Yeah.
Here we are, July 22nd.
Woot woot.
I'm sorry I just published the other episode late because this is what happens to me lately. My work has been all consuming. And then when I'm done working, I'm exhausted and don't want to do anything. And then I don't do anything.
That makes sense.
And then the other day, I'm like, wait a minute. We have an episode coming up, and I don't think I edited the last one. So
I think we should take a moment
All right,
of
let's
silence for Ozzy first before we move in.
Yeah. Well, let's take a moment of silence. Yeah, for Ozzy.
Ugh.
All right. Thanks, man. Ozzy, thanks for all the memories and all the hits.
Thanks for all the fucking metal, Ozzy.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Let's get started on some horror news. Announced this week, Arrow Video is bringing Creepshow 2 to 4K.
Nice.
Got a special collector's edition available, and I pre-ordered it right away. It's $45. The limited edition contents is a brand new restoration from Arrow Films of the original 35mm negatives scanned in 4K and created a UHD Blu-ray presentation in Dolby Vision HDR.
Sweet.
Along with some lossless mono and stereo DTS surround sound.
Good stories in that one too.
Yep. It also includes a replica comic book and a screenplay.
They should give it like a fuzzy green case. The meteor shit.
That would be the first.
Oh,
This one should be the black.
Oh, the black goo.
The black
goo.
The black goo
there
should
was,
be the case.
The cigar, the general store, the wooden.
Yeah.
What else was in that one?
This is also including Pitfall, which is a segment in there. Pitfall limited edition booklet featuring a comic adaptation of the unfilmed Creepshow segment. Also an illustrated collector's booklet featuring writing of the film festival programmer Michael Blythe. Reversible sleeve featuring the original artwork and a newly commissioned artwork by Mike Saputo.
It was the wasn't it the Thanks for the Ride Lady episode?
Oh yeah, Thanks for the Ride.
Hey lady, thanks for the ride.
Yeah, then that was it. Those three stories, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Thanks for the Ride. That was a good
one.
That
one's pretty wild.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie.
All right. You can now buy or rent Bring Her Back on digital. I suggest that everyone out there go see it. Get it. Rent it. If you didn't see it in theaters, at least rent it. The sound design is fucking spectacular.
That should drop on HBO soon too. I think.
It was very unsettling, that movie. Very unsettling.
Yeah, it was very unsettling. Dude, that movie. And the acting in it. It was like perfection.
That lady who played the antagonist, she was. And that blind girl, was she really blind? I mean, because if she wasn't, she played a really good blind girl.
I didn't see
She was blind, and that was her very first acting role ever. When I saw the premiere of this, she said that was her first film ever. She's truly blind.
She was great
on the stage. She was great.
I did see that. She was in the trailer anyway. That's no spoiler.
Yeah, no, it's not a spoiler. You find that out really early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
also I mean, that movie.
It's now, an A24, right?
There's
A24.
Yeah, and this is the writer-director's second film, that brother duo.
Yeah,
because the first one being
Talk to Me,
which I got that one on 4K too. I love that film. It's so good.
I liked it too. This one's, I think, better. If I had to compare the two, these guys are doing great work.
Yep.
I will agree 100%. In fact,
you like the new one better?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Wow. During the Q&A session, even
that's a bold statement too, because like I said, it's pretty darn
good.
Well,
I'll say this, that even during the Q&A session, the host who was doing the Q&A was The guy that did Alien Romulus. What's his
Fede Alvarez?
name?
Yeah,
Fede
Fede
Alvarez. Yeah,
Alvarez.
Fede Alvarez was like, typically your sophomore film is shittier than your freshman film. He said this is like so much better. He's like, it's fantastic.
Well,
So I
I agree.
agree 100%.
pressure from the studios, probably, right? Get it done
Yeah.
now.
Well, they said that A24 did not pressure them at all, gave them free reins, let them do. They give them like a spec script and said, this is what we wrote. And it's like,
Yeah.
go do it.
Yeah.
And that's what
Do
you
you
need.
have
You need
the last?
artists to be able to express their art.
Yep.
Also announced this week, you can now pre-order Tom Savini's Night of the Living Dead 1990 in 4K.
Sweet.
Yes, that is awesome. I pre-ordered that one too because I've been waiting for that one for a long time. I do have the Criterion Collection 4K of Night of the Living Dead in black and white and a colorized version of it.
Yep.
But I really enjoy Tom Savini's version better because the female lead is a more strong lead in that role.
Yeah.
She's not the whiny bitch that the other girl was. All right, we have also the next story. Peter Sarsgaard says The Bride, it's about the monster in all of us, and he expects it to be a little bit controversial.
Interesting.
Yeah, according to Deadline, Skarsgård will be seen in his wife Maggie Gyllenhaal's new film, The Bride. It's a 30s set crime story loosely based on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. He says, I'm going to say that this is going to be controversial. I mean, it's very punk, it's very radical, and in some ways, and the main characters are very imperfect, and it's also very much a love story. Basically, it's about the monster in all of us.
Interesting.
Contrary to some rumors that were going around previously, they were saying that it might be a musical, but this is not a musical, which is good because I don't want to
Thank
see a
you.
musical.
I hate
horror film.
musicals. I don't like musicals.
I don't mind them.
Yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to this one. It's been talked about for quite some time. Not sure when it's going to be released, but I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I was pissed off. There's too many songs in Sweeney Todd because I was so excited to see that movie.
Well, I mean, it's based off a Broadway play.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. I was going to say that one is based off of a musical. All right.
Is that your cat?
Sorry, that's my stupid phone. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay, a new trailer, like right after we recorded our last episode, a new trailer for Weapons came out.
Oh, I don't think I saw it.
And
yeah, I don't
this one looks fantastic. This is one where they're just basically highlighting the teacher. Why in her class did all the kids disappear?
Oh,
What
yeah,
is
I did see
it
that.
on
I
her?
saw that one.
What does
right.
she know?
That's right. I did see it.
When's that coming out?
That's a good question. I don't have that in my notes here, but I believe it is pretty soon. I believe October or August. It's coming out in August.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, August 8th, early August. So that's like
early August in a couple
like 2
weeks.
weeks. Yeah, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely a film you guys should go see. Everyone that's listening, go see this film. It's a very good film, and it's by our good friends at Boulder Light Pictures. These guys are cranking out great films.
Yep.
Robert Englund is to get a Hollywood star on October 31st.
Woohoo!
According to Fangoria, I read an article in there basically saying that they gave a nice retrospective of his work, and he's now finally getting a Hollywood star, as he should, on October 31st, as he should. That guy, he was the man of my nightmares as a child.
Yeah.
Indeed.
He did some bad movies too, but
he did V as well.
He did, but
yeah,
he did V. That's correct. He was in V.
Oh, yeah.
I remember seeing him in V, and then someone saying to me, that's the guy that plays Freddy Krueger. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Totally different character.
Yeah, completely. Talking about Boulder Light Pictures is now producing a new Amityville movie.
Ooh.
According to Deadline, Amityville, it's a radical new spin on Amityville because it's not going to cover the Lutz family story or the Defoe murders. going to be something completely different.
Nice.
There's no information leaked on it, and they're not able to tell anything.
But it's
But
going to be set in Amityville, Long Island. Is it?
that is correct.
Okay.
Aaron Taylor Johnson is going to star in the new Robert Eggers werewolf film, and Lily Rose in talks to join the film, also according to Variety magazine. Listen, they picked the worst actor from the Nosferatu film to be in the next film.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, the one guy who I
I don't know.
said was not a good role
was a
in the previous
stinker.
movie. Maybe he's given him a chance to redeem himself in this one.
I don't know, but because when I talked to my daughter and her friends, like, oh, we really liked Aaron
Really?
Taylor Johnson. I'm like, I didn't think he was very good in that movie at all.
No. The only one I
I
didn't
think
think was good.
they're just going by the fact that he's a pretty boy, is what it is. I'm sure.
Yeah.
He brings wet asses to seats.
Ew.
Okay. Okay, another trailer for Alien Earth was released called Greener World. It shows the fact that there's going to be some androids in this film. Pretty interesting.
Nice.
I'm kind of waiting for this. They say there's going to be a bunch of different breeds of aliens, and they're going to show kind of the life cycle of some of the breeds of these aliens. So we're going to see some life cycle elements of alien that we have not seen before.
Is
Interesting.
that going to be on FX?
Not sure what that means.
Is that going to be on FX? Is it?
Yeah, that's going to be on FX and Hulu. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
What is it, like a week or two ago now? We have the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer.
Oh yeah, and there was another one too, right? A newer one with just Johnny Cage, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Johnny Cage one was like the teaser, I think. They did a little
Yeah.
teaser of Johnny Cage, and then
Yeah.
they did a full-blown thing.
Carl Urban.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. That comes out October 24th.
Perfect role for him, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
October 24th, you said?
Yep, October 24th. It's going to be in theaters, and then shortly thereafter, it'll be
Did the first one just went
HBO
right to
Max.
HBO, didn't it?
Yeah, it was during the
It
pandemic.
did during the pandemic,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Which, the first one was okay. I just didn't like that they didn't really do
There was
the
no
tournament at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good movie,
and
but
then
I
they
was like,
introduced-
wait,
Yeah.
what? No tournament?
Yeah.
But then they also introduced like a character that out of nowhere for some sort of plot point that didn't make sense to me.
It's like when you play a licensed game and it's all the people you know, and then and you're just like the random guy that like just showed up and is fighting alongside them or something like that. I'm like, couldn't I be somebody like real? Like, why do I got to be the guy?
Exactly.
We didn't need that guy.
So it's
in
going to be
Mortal Kombat.
available it's going to be in IMAX October 24th.
Nice.
Sweet.
A trailer came out for Predator Badlands, the new Predator trailer. That looks pretty freaking awesome.
It does, man.
And they say that they're going to explain the Weyland-Yutani connection with the droid and the connection to the Predator universe. So I'm interested to see
because that droid plays a major role in that. I didn't think that it was going to be that big of a thing, but I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and last month that Predator Killer of Killers was pretty freaking great.
I haven't watched it yet.
And then throwing this onto the tail end of that is pretty.
It's really good. Yeah.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
It's in my list. I just have other things that I'm watching that
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Something
Except
I shared with you guys. Dude, Dexter, come on, man! Dexter Resurrection is out.
I know.
It actually looks pretty good. I was like,
I'm gonna have to write down what order to watch.
It is so good already. It's so good. They're into the third episode. I'm like, holy shit! Uma Thurman is awesome. Like the whole cast is. I'm loving it.
It's just going to take forever to get through the.
I know.
Dexter, right?
It is, but you need to watch it because it's so good. It's so good.
Let's take a vacation to watch.
It's kind of like me trying to back in the early 2000s. Me trying to catch up with watching. My friends were like, "Oh, you got to watch what was it, Battlestar Galactica? You got to watch the new Battlestar Galactica." And then they started loaning me the DVD sets, and like they're up to like season 5, and I'm like, "Dude, I'm never gonna catch up." Yeah. I wound up having to binge the DVDs back then, you know? Thank God for streaming, I guess, on some level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one more news story here. The Hellraiser Revival game released a trailer, and wow, that looks pretty freaking
Holy
great.
shit, dude! I don't like
Wow.
first person, but I may have to get it. Just I'm
Yeah,
gonna probably just like make it to like 2 feet and get killed by something because.
Yeah.
But holy
yeah,
shit,
Yep.
that looks pretty freaking great. Now that might be something that I need to play.
Doug Bradley
I
back
don't
with
play it.
as the voice of Pinhead.
Yeah, with the voice
Yep.
of Pinhead,
Oh man,
Yep.
freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. Yeah, that was my last news story, only because it seemed like it was pretty slow. There was like some little news stories here and there, but there
Yeah.
wasn't a lot of big news stories this past month. You guys got anything?
no, no.
I saw this
Okay.
morning the next season of The Last of Us. It made me sad. It's not coming out till 2027.
Yeah, and then I believe it's the final season too.
I think there's is it? I think there's gonna be 4, but
Maybe there is. I thought they said.
I could be thinking of something else. Maybe it's 3. It's
Yeah, I
Pedro
mean,
Pascal's fault. He's doing too many things.
yeah. Well,
He's in everything.
yeah, he is. He is. He's doing what he should be doing, right? You know,
Yeah.
when you're at the age he's at, get in
Yeah.
as many fucking things as you can,
No,
bro.
you're right. He
And
he hit it. He hit it late in life, and yeah, just
yeah,
kill it now. Yeah.
yeah. All right. That is our news. So now we've got 5 flicks to watch. And Chris, that's you.
Oh, okay. Shit. Hold on.
Hurry up.
Totally
Pull up your
forgot.
app. Pull up your app and whatever you have in your list.
Yeah, I got it. Give me 1 second. Totally forgot.
Where's? Oh, you forgot? I thought maybe just were digging for your notes.
No, I
Venue you were
totally forgot.
forgetting. Pick an app on your phone and just look at it and go, all right,
Okay,
let me look.
so we're gonna do 5 flicks to watch on Tubi. I think I did this one about
Tubi.
five or six ago.
Yep.
These are in no particular order, especially since I'm just going on the list right now. Idle Hands. It's a good movie. I think that's made 1 or 2 of my my lists. Good
Great movie. Great
early
movie.
2000s horror. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Also a
Another great one.
almost made my list today, but we were limited as the number of honorable mentions we could have. So
Yeah. Oh, were we? I didn't.
Yep.
uh,
2.
Saw,
Okay.
the original Saw, is another good one to watch on Tubi. And Donnie Darko, another good one to watch on Tubi. Cult classic.
Yep.
Can't believe I forgot to do this. And Deadstream, which is one that was on my list a couple years ago. It came out towards the end of the pandemic. It's a good comedy, first-person found footage comedy horror.
Yeah,
Nice.
we reviewed that one.
Oh, did we? I thought that was just one that
Was that the one where they did the fake seance thing? And
Yeah.
No, Deadstream is the
No,
one
it's a
where
different
the guy's like a YouTuber and he had like a whole bunch of followers and then he gets busted like saying some heinous shit. So he gets canceled and then he like tries to get back into like the good graces of like his followers. So he goes to the supposed haunted house to film like him
I
like
did see it.
spending the night in the haunted house. And then there's like really
It's
like
real.
yeah. It's like it was good. I liked it
I
a lot.
saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
I don't think we reviewed it though.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good one. There's my 5. Sorry, I forgot to put my list together.
Yeah, no worries. Just, nobody listens to the show anyway. We got 200 people max every
I'm
month.
gonna get a lot of
it.
negative feedback now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get any feedback. Don't worry about it. You can call our listeners bozos. You won't get any feedback.
Anyway.
All right. Excellent. So that is our 5 flicks to watch on a streaming service.
Tubi.
Tubi.
Is that the one you're
No,
wasn't
I
there one you're
have.
boycotting?
Tubi.
I try not to watch Tubi because they're owned by their Fox.
Yeah, but
Studio.
they're throwing some
Not.
good stuff on there. I know it's bad.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna have to
All
try to
right.
get rid of Paramount Plus soon too.
Yeah, those motherfuckers and their fucking kowtowing the fucking Trump. That's because it's the CEO that got, and there's Trump's butt buddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
They probably raised kids together.
I know. I thought about
All right.
the other day. I'm like, what am I watching on Paramount Plus anymore? I'm like,
I might get it back when Mobland
No.
season 2 comes out, but until then, I'm getting rid of it.
yeah.
I'm taking a
I'm
stand.
watching Dexter on there right now.
Oh.
No, we like Yellow Jackets and
Yeah, that's
All right.
yeah.
they
Top
like to
5
watch
list.
Survivor and stuff like that too. No
Top
commercials.
5.
Top 5 list this month is Chris Craig. It's the top 5 teen horror movies.
I can't
Now, when
believe
I
we
say
haven't done
this, it
this.
has to be predominantly teen. That means teens play the largest role in either the victims or the murders or the cast.
Can't believe we didn't do it.
Right. So we got Sal, Chris Craig. I will start. All right. My number 5, Friday the 13th.
Uh-huh.
It's a teen horror movie,
Yep.
as they all are.
Yep. Yeah, most of the slashers are teenies.
Yeah, because especially 80s, because it was, don't
Yeah,
have
but you got to be
premarital
careful
sex
because
or you'll
I
get
had
killed.
some I thought about, and then I'm like,
Got to see a lot of boobies though in those 80s slasher
yeah.
films.
It's part of our Christian Puritan lifestyle.
Satanic panic.
So they would be teen boobies.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No,
Well, I mean, when you're
not
a
the
teen,
time
it's
it
not
wasn't.
bad. Yeah. When you're 12 and you're spanking it to someone getting murdered on Friday the 13th,
pausing it on the
Right before,
it
before the knife comes up
creates
through.
some.
That's what was good
Yeah,
about
it
video. You
creates
could
some,
rewind it, right? You paused, rewind.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It creates some interesting,
Not quite there yet. I got to rewind.
Yeah, no comment. All right, my number 4, Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Again,
didn't even think of that
focused
one.
around teens and quite an awesome film.
I didn't see it. It's been on my list
Thanksgiving
since it
2
came
is
out.
coming out soon.
Since it came.
You haven't
I
watched that
didn't see
yet?
it.
Oh my
No.
God, it's a great flick.
You call yourself a horror fan?
Yeah.
I gotta kick you off this podcast. What is wrong with you? That film is great.
I know. It's been on my list since it came out.
All right. My number 3, It Follows.
Yeah, that's a.
That is a fantastic one.
It's hard to
Yeah.
put
I
this
can't
list
wait
together.
for the sequel.
Yeah.
I know, man.
My number 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Classic.
Oh yeah.
It was a tough one between this one. This was gonna be number 1,
No,
but you know
I
what?
know.
Nightmare on Elm Street was number 1 on a lot of my lists. So it was kind of back and forth between my number 1 and Nightmare on Elm Street. And my number 1 is Halloween.
Okay.
Nice.
Watch it every year. It is the best teen slasher film for sure.
Yeah.
I have 2 honorable mentions.
Yeah.
My first honorable mention is Scream. Great film, but it came later than most of these, except for, It Follows and Thanksgiving. I think those are just better films.
Yeah.
And my number 2 was one that I, initially liked it, but I really have grown fond of it over the years, Jennifer's Body.
That is a good one. I didn't watch it when it first came out and didn't watch it for the longest time. I don't know why.
Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters. I waited till it came to
holds up pretty
streaming.
I think it was a
And
year
it
or
holds
two
up
ago.
really well. So much so that I went out and I bought the special edition 4K of that. So, all right,
Nice.
that's my list.
All
right. Now we got Chris.
All right, my list is my number 5 is It Follows.
Okay.
We just talked about that in Sal's list. So, number 4 is the Fear Street trilogy.
Yeah.
That revolved around teens for the most part, and
I still haven't watched the Fear Street Prom Queen.
No,
Prom,
it got
queen?
like 1 star, so I didn't watch it. It got
Oh,
really bad
really?
reviews.
I
Yep.
watched it. I was
Yep.
disappointed. I actually looked at my watch several times while I was watching it. I'm like,
Yeah, no, it got really bad.
I'm like,
really
really?
Oh,
bad
that
This?
reviews.
sucks.
Yeah,
Yep.
That sucks. After
I
having
know.
that trilogy be so
I know.
good.
yeah.
I know.
I
Fuck.
watched it like the week it came out, and I was like, oh, this is not good. This is not good. Anyway, so that was my number 4. My number 3 is Halloween. I think our lists are quite the same. Just things are in different spots on the lists. My number 2 is Scream. That brought my
That's
love
a
for
good one.
slashers back for me. It brought my love of slashers. It's the slashers had kind of started to get.
It is a fantastic Wes Craven film.
Yeah.
One of his best.
And my number 1 is A
Except for
Nightmare on Elm
Elm
Street.
Street, of course.
My number 1 is A Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'd say except for Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
There
it's
you go.
my number 1. I mean that was my first experience with like being scared shitless watching a like a
Yeah.
horror movie.
Dude, 1984, that terrified the fuck out of me. Yep.
Yeah. Oh God, I remember. I
My-
just had to like, yeah.
Yeah, and I watched it like in the daytime. Like in the daytime, I watched it. So there was many hours that I had till I had to go to bed, and I was
Same here.
Didn't like that at all. 2 honorable mentions. I have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, goody.
And The Lost Boys. I really like that movie a lot. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great cast, great soundtrack. It was a good flick.
Yeah.
And we were only allowed to have 2 honorable mentions, so that's why.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a bunch that didn't make the cut, but there's a lot of good ones out there.
Yep.
There is. That's why we might have to divide this up into some sub list.
Yep.
All right. Craig.
I tried to balance mine because initially my first list just had old ones on it, and then I was like, I don't like that. I need to include some newer movies. And I also tried. So I mean, there's going to be one in there I don't have, which would be obvious, but I tried to pick a movie that had like a lot of teens in it. Like some have like just 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
No,
Anyway.
I understand. Yeah.
So number 5, I went with Talk to Me.
It's a good one.
Yep. Number 4, I went with Scream.
Nice.
I mean, that's an older. I don't know how you categorize. You know, I'll call that an old. Yeah.
I just didn't.
A happy medium.
I agree. It's a great film. I just didn't have it in my top 5.
Yeah. No, I saw it in the theater, and that opening scene was probably the best in horror. I think one of them.
Well, it was one of the first films to like subvert your expectations, because here you are, this major starlet.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in Psycho when they kill the starlet after 20 minutes into the film.
Yep.
Same here, but right at the beginning, she's like the first murder besides her boyfriend, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I think I was still for a while after I watched that movie the first time scared when the phone would ring. Like the phone would ring and I get startled.
And you were by your patio door.
Yeah.
Number 2, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nice.
And number 1, I don't think anybody else had this. Carrie. It's my number 1.
It was on my. Listen. I jotted down like a list.
Oh,
of the films
I know.
pulled out of my head.
I know.
You should see mine. Scrouches.
But again, I thought that was the antithesis of a teenage. You know what I mean? Coming of age teenage girl.
Yeah.
High school prom.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yep.
That's kind of
what
I roll with it.
I scribbled down Carrie, The Babysitter.
Christine.
Good one.
Could have went with, yeah, I know.
I had Mom on my list.
Honorable mentions.
Mom was great too. Mom's another great one.
That was snuck up on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions. I went with It Follows.
Yep.
And April Fools.
Yeah.
April Fools is another great one.
I didn't even think that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
And Netflix has a ton of that stuff too. Maybe we can categorize that at some point, but Netflix had a ton of those teenage.
Yeah.
Kind of
horror.
Yep.
What was the one just like probably a year or 2 ago with Kiernan Shipka, and it was like Killer.
No, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
No,
well, yeah, but she was in the movie just like 2 years ago.
Totally Killer.
Yeah, Totally Killer.
Killer. Yeah.
That was a Netflix movie. and that was good.
That was like a 80s throwback.
Yeah.
And then you had like the end of the fucking world. That was kind of, I guess that's a horror, right? She's blowing people's heads off. And do you remember that one?
What was that one?
That was the girl from It, the redhead. If you guys
Oh
didn't
yeah.
see it, you
Oh
have
yeah.
to
No,
fucking see
it was only one season though. And they
yes,
canceled
Yeah,
it.
I was pissed off.
Yeah,
because
and
I'm
they
like,
canceled it.
It was
it was
the
like
two
the
kids
best
from.
fucking show. It
It
was
was
like the
her
best
and the
fucking
other
show
kid from
ever.
It. Yeah, that was a great
It was like the
show.
best show. And then like
Yeah.
not another season. I'm like, you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like
The
nobody
hell,
liked
what
it.
was the name of that show? I don't even remember.
At the end of the
The
fucking
soundtrack
world.
was fucking
It was
amazing too.
called it was called The End of the Fucking World.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was something. Yeah, if that's not it, it was something like that. But yeah, that was a great show. Stupid.
And then that
Netflix.
other, I'm not okay with this, or was that the one? No,
Yeah, it's called.
I'm not okay with this. No, that was the other one with the sociopath kid. That
No. That is the one. That's the one. I'm not okay with this. Yeah.
Okay. Then The End of the Fucking World is the one with the sociopath kid.
Yeah, that's the one with the. Yeah, the one that I'm not okay with this. It turned out she has superpowers.
Yeah.
And the last scene is
blows
at the
that
end,
kid up.
blows that fucking
She
kid
comes
down.
up- she comes up the street.
liquefies him.
And then she comes up the street. She's covered in
Yeah.
shit.
And then it's done. I'm like, seriously?
I know. I was so mad at that.
How do you not make a second season of that?
I know.
Yeah, the soundtrack for that was amazing.
Yeah.
In fact, I made a playlist. I have a playlist on my phone called "Actually, I'm Okay with This," and it has
I was gonna put that on my
from
list
I'm Not
too.
Okay
I was
with
gonna,
This.
I was gonna put that on my list too. But
Yeah, we really should probably. I think in the future we need to revisit the greatest episode that ever was and got lost. Was the soundtracks, the best horror soundtracks.
yeah, let's revisit that.
We should probably revisit that list.
I'll
That's the
take
one that
it
got
if,
lost?
if you don't.
Yeah, that's the one that got lost. That was the Devil's Candy was the review.
Ah,
Yeah.
that was the best episode ever.
Yeah, that also had the soundtracks from that movie, which included Sun O, the drone metal band, doing the major soundtrack for that. Yeah, and everyone's like, "Man, that soundtrack for that movie is creepy." Yep, that's Sun, man. They're drone doom metal, fucking amazing.
That's a great episode.
Yeah, I'm not okay with this. It came out in 2020 on Netflix and then got immediately canceled after 7 episodes.
Ridiculous.
Fucking bullshit.
Ridiculous.
Bullshit.
And they even left it with a cliffhanger to make you think, "Oh,
Yeah.
I can't wait till season 2," and then it never happens.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, no season 2 for you.
Sheet. Son of beach.
Son of beach. You motherfuckers. You summon a biatch ice holes.
Hey, speaking of that, did you see that that I think I posted it on our Facebook page. They had that little like Q&A with the cast of What We Do in the Shadows. And the guy who played Nandor, like he made that like Polish accent up for the audition, and they told him keep that.
Yeah.
Keep that, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Like,
Yes.
would have missed that show.
Who the fuck are you?
I saw him in a movie without his facial hair.
Really?
I said, that's fucking
Nandor.
Yeah.
Is this for real?
I've never seen him with anything other than like the long hair and the facial hair.
No, but I'm like, and it was a serious role too. I was like, I said, that's fucking Nandor.
Oh, you're so.
And sure enough, I looked it up, and it was him. And I can't remember what movie it was.
You deserve to die, boy.
Sorry.
All right. Let's move on to our movie review of the month. What the fuck is happening here? What I think I fucked something up. Give me a second. I had notes for this, and somehow
the dog ate
they are not correct. I'm looking at Humanist Vampire.
Yeah.
It's a long title.
Yeah, but part of it looks right, and part of it is wrong. How is this happening? How is this even happening?
A lot of technical difficulties today.
What is? Yeah, like what the fuck is? I think this software is failing me. All right.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah. All right. So the movie we're reviewing is called Humanist Vampire Seeks Consenting Suicidal Person. This is a French-Canadian film.
Yep.
Let's give the little details here. We got
I
the
think the
synopsis.
poutine gave it away.
The poutine.
Yeah.
The synopsis here is Sasha is a young vampire with a serious problem. She's too sensitive to kill. When her exasperated parents cut off her blood supply, Sasha's life is in jeopardy. Luckily, she meets Paul, a lovely teenager with suicidal tendencies who's willing to give his life to save hers. But their friendly agreement soon becomes a nocturnal quest to fulfill Paul's last wishes before he dies. This is directed by Ariane Louis Said, produced by Jean-Marie Poulain. I'm butchering these names, surely.
I
Screenwriter
had
is
French
Henri
class. If you
Juin.
want to put it on the screen, I can.
The distributor is
Maybe.
Draft House Films. Production company is Art SE. It is a comedy, drama, fantasy, horror. It's a French-Canadian language film. It was released June 21st, 2024 in limited theater and then moved directly to streaming. It's an hour and 30 minutes long. On Rotten Tomatoes, this has a tomato meter score of 90% and a popcorn meter score of 86. As a reminder, popcorn meter is the audience, and the tomato meter would be the official reviewers. Yeah, this film, I'm going to be straight up front and honest with this, is that I probably should have picked a different film, only because I'm not saying it's a bad film. I'm just saying I'm starting to get a little worn out reading subtitles in every fucking film we're reviewing.
We've had quite a few this year, haven't we? I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm like, God
and in
damn.
fact-
Well, it was back to back.
Back to back, because we had Ugly Stepsister last month.
Yep.
And now here we are with this one, which is now another foreign film. It's starting to get a little tiring. Normally, I'm the asshole who picks the latest release film, and I make you guys go to the theaters to see it before we
Yeah.
review. And I thought this time, you know what? Let's pick something off of the streaming service we all had, Shudder, which is a great streaming service.
Yeah.
And
I've been pulling too much off of Shudder too. I need to expand a little bit.
Yeah,
But I also
find myself a little bit worn out reading subtitles,
but both of the movies, in their defense, they were moved slow enough where there wasn't a lot of dialect.
Agreed.
Yeah.
This one was a little faster, but
it was a little faster, but I really enjoyed this film pretty much too.
yeah.
So let's after that brief little summary there, let's just have a spoilery review and just let everybody know that hey, this is going to be a spoilery review. We're going to talk about the film in detail, mostly because you really can't talk all that much about the dialogue because it's hard to remember all the shit you had to read, but you do remember the scenes for sure.
Indeed.
All right. I'll say this. It's an interesting film because the problem with vampire lore, and you find this with all vampire films, there's just a little bit differences in the lore, right? You have, vampires that need to be invited into the home. That's not always consistent. You have vampires that, burn up in sunlight. That's not always consistent. As you know, there are vampires that sparkle. If you look at the fucking shitty ones that my daughter watches all the time, Twilight. Or if you look at, even this one, she says always shrivel up in sunlight.
Yeah.
And then you have, one of my favorite myths about the vampires was that you remain at the age you become a vampire forever. So it's like endless youth. If you're dying, it's endless youth. We even go through this in the What We Do in the Shadows movie, where the
real old one,
Count Orlok,
the really old lady that he was in love with, he turned her into a vampire when she was like 85 years old, and he's he's a dandy man from the 1800s, and she's fucking 90, and he's in love with her. But it's that thing where it's like the inconsistencies in the lore. This was interesting because you age, but you age slowly.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too.
Yeah. So I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting because she is a child who ages up to a teenager, but when they age her up to a teenager, she says, "Oh, I'm 86 years old. Like,
Yeah.
I just age very slowly." And the premise of it too was pretty good. Where as a little girl on her birthday, they hire a clown. She's
Yeah.
all having a great time with the clown, and then she watches her family devour the clown, and
Yeah.
that shocks her enough that she doesn't want to eat people anymore.
That was supposed to be her gift. Like the clown
Yeah.
was hers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And they were like, it's fun. We're very hungry though, darling.
Yeah.
And
This
then they
meat
go
tastes
and
kind of funny.
eat the fucking clown. Yeah. So yeah, it was very interesting. My favorite, just the really funny part at the beginning there was when the guy's dressed up as a clown. They were like, "Aren't clowns supposed to be funny?" He goes, "Well, we can be funny. I mean, I know some magic tricks. You want to see some magic? I can put myself into this box, into this crate, and I will come out with a different hair color, and I will cuff me, and I will come out uncuffed with a different hair color." And they put him in there, and while he's in there, he's like, "Let me the fuck out! I'm claustrophobic."
He's in there struggling too. He's like, he can't, like, you can hear him rustling around in there. I'm like, dude, this guy's
And
terrible.
that's when they were having the discussion about eating him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, about eating him. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
And they're
part.
like to the daughter, he was your gift, but we're very hungry, darling.
So yeah, basically the movie's about this girl and her problems with feeding off of people, and
Yeah, they
Yeah.
take her to a therapist, and the therapist
her
says that she
fangs
must
don't
have had
pop out.
some.
And, yeah.
Yeah, she must have had some sort of post-traumatic stress here from something. Something terrible happened that has given her stress and made her not want to do this. And they turn around, and she's got a light bright, and she's got the fucking clown, the clown
Yeah.
on the light bright. He's like, yeah, that's the event.
She watched a party clown, and she was having a good time with that clown too. He may have sucked, but
Yeah.
she was having a good time.
Her parents and her cousin or whoever was behind her was like, "What the fuck? This guy's an idiot." But the girl's like clapping her hands and like,
Yep.
"Yeah, Maggie, yes."
Yeah.
I was like, "That was fucking great." Yeah. So and then she turns into like a goth fucking teenager, which also is funny.
Yeah.
Long straight black hair, pale white skin. In fact, she goes to that one party and the kid goes up there and he goes, "I can almost see through your skin."
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah.
She plays the piano.
Yeah, that was another thing that was pretty cool too, where they gave her the
Keyboard.
Casio. Was it a Casio
Casio,
keyboard for her birthday?
Yeah.
And then she just starts playing, and he goes, "Oh, did she have lessons? No. Did she have secret lessons? I don't know. It must be in her blood." He goes,
Yeah.
Some vampire humor there.
"Yeah, yeah." It was that the film was very entertaining. There was a lot of really subtle, kind of funny parts in it.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the gore was pretty fucking good too. There's some pretty good gore scenes. The other part that I thought was very entertaining was when she was living with her cousin, the blonde vampire, and she brings home a bunch of guys, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
hear her talking in the background about, "I hope you like, a little bit of S&M. I got some.
chain you up
I'm gonna
and-
cuff you up and chain you up." And then she goes into her room and she lays down, and you just hear dudes in the background screaming for bloody murder. Yeah,
That was another thing that like they didn't really play much into that you see often in vampire lore is like they seemed like mostly normal. Like they didn't really have any superpowers or super strength or super
Yeah.
speed. They looked like they walked a bit faster than your average person, but not like.
Well, there was a couple scenes like in the park when the boys were attacking her friend, and
Yeah.
one was holding her, and she like picked him up and threw him through the air, and then
And
like
she would wound up. Remember, she was like on top of the building, like really fast, like those train crates, and
yeah.
you'd
I mean,
see her,
so
like, in
the
between.
thing is, it wasn't a core structure of the film,
Right.
Yeah.
right? It was like one of those things where they kind of nodded to the fact that yes, as a vampire, they have some power,
Right.
but I thought it was great. I think it was done very well.
Yeah. I liked it. I thought it was a fun movie. It was a good story, and it was like kind of had a happy ending, like which was kind of I kind of figured out what was going to happen as we were moving along, as their friendship just started to grow. But I liked where they went with it, and I thought the ending was a really good twist on vampire story.
Yeah, and I thought it was kind of funny the way that they portrayed how, like, when she saw that first person about to jump off the building like a suicidal person, she got kind of excited by it,
Yeah,
and then her fangs started to grow. Like, she was like, "Oh, wait a minute! If they want to die, then maybe it's okay to kill them."
yeah. And so I would be interested to see how they went about then, like setting up the old lady to finish how they finished the movie. Like, did he build
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
did he build a website, and like if you wanted like assistance in like going out the way you want to go out, like
yeah.
they
Like
just
suicide assistants. Yeah,
because the woman who was either like his daughter or her daughter or whatever, like seemed like she arranged for them to show up, right? Like everyone was happy that
The
they were
mother.
there.
Yeah, the
that
mother.
was that was
I was
his mom,
inside
who
a
was a nurse,
yeah,
right? Wasn't that
yeah, and
who it
she's in
was?
the
Yeah.
hospitals, so she probably knows, just to ask people, hey,
Yeah, and I thought that was great. I also thought that was great. I'm like, oh, this is a great way to end the film, because initially he was like,
yeah,
well, you can't tell your mom, you can never see her again. And he's like, why? We're vampires, we can do anything.
yeah,
And then at the end, when they show that, I'm like, oh, that's actually a pretty great way to do it.
Yeah,
yeah,
I liked that a lot. I thought that was
It
pretty
was a
cool.
happy ending. Yeah, especially like once they got to that part where he's like, I just want to die. Like he's constantly thinking about suicide. He killed that bat, and then
yeah,
in the principal's office, he's like, what if he hits another kid? What if he tries to kill a kid? He's like, it's a fucking rodent. Like, he kills a rodent, a vermin, to save his classmates. And then he's, yeah, I wouldn't kill any other animals. I'd just kill myself.
yeah.
His mom's like,
What?
I like that scene too, where they were at the park, and the dudes who he got at the party like showed up to like beat him up, and when she like jumped on the like just like drained that dude, that was
Yeah.
that was a good part.
It seems a lot to me. This film also kind of followed that same kind of trope in some ways. If you think about Let the Last One In,
Yeah, I thought about that a
there's
little
a
bit.
couple other ones like that where you have the depressed,
Yeah,
normal person who's a rather dark person who is contemplating suicide or is living a rough life, right? In
Yep.
Let the Last One In, the boy gets beat up all the time by his
hmm
peers. In this one, that teenager got his ass beat
Yeah,
multiple
gets
times by his
picked
yeah,
on.
peers, or was made fun of, or they thought he was weird or different, so he couldn't have any friends.
Yeah,
And always in the common trope in more of the teen vampire movies is, hey, you don't have to be the misfit. Becoming a vampire will get you out of that. And this kind of followed that same trope in a way, where he wanted to die, and in fact he was ready to like give himself to her. He even had his neck turned. He's like, do you want me to lay down, close my eyes, whatever?
yeah,
I can deal with
yeah,
pain, just kill
yeah.
me now. And she kept kind of pushing it off. I think it was like, following that similar trope. But even so, they did it in a different kind of unique way that
hmm
I found both entertaining and
For
I
sure.
guess kind of invigorating,
Yeah, yeah. It was
sure.
into the genre.
I
Yeah,
agree. I thought it was an interesting take on a vampire story.
yeah,
I like the doucher that her cousin killed too. That she
Oh,
couldn't
JB or
she
something
couldn't
like
finish
that.
eating them, so she
Oh
had to
yeah.
like turn them, and he
Well,
like was just
it was her fault.
yeah.
She's like, you knuckle. She's like, yeah. She's like, he's gonna come back if we don't.
He was a
And then
doucher
sure
too.
enough, yeah. What was his name? JB.
Yeah,
dude, he was such a freaking idiot.
Yeah.
Like, he was playing video games, and he's just
mi casa is
like
you
he doesn't
casa.
even
She's like, this
understand.
is not your casa.
Yeah, and why are you speaking fucking Spanish?
Yeah.
Like,
That was funny. Yeah, there was a lot of good
that was
shit to
pretty
that movie.
good. Yeah, and I think the writing was done pretty well. There wasn't a whole lot of dialogue, especially from the vampire and the teen. There were a
hmm
lot of scenes that they act out, but I thought they were just really written pretty well,
I agree.
Yeah.
filmed pretty well. Overall, just looking at like how we break down, right? So we rate films based on their visuals, sound design, acting, story, and their overall fun and fear factor of the film. And I'm gonna say, when it comes to visuals, the practical effects were good, but there were a bunch of digital kind of laid in on top of that.
Yeah.
But there
Yeah,
wasn't anything too extreme, so I'm gonna say I give that like a 3.
That's what I had
Yep,
written down.
that's what I had too.
Okay.
Yeah, visuals
And
and sound.
then,
Yep.
Yeah, the visuals weren't
sound
anything.
design.
They're fine.
Yeah. For sound design, the sound design didn't really stand out to
There
me.
wasn't. No, I don't remember anything.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
say it was
because normally
average.
for films like that, especially, I mean, there were one or two things that I noticed. Like all the vampires were hungry, so you could hear their stomachs growl every now
Yeah.
and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, hers
That
growled
was
quite a bit.
interesting. Yeah, and when she was feeding, because she was so hungry and was feeding ravenously, you could hear her swallowing. Like you could hear her like guzzling down the blood and swallowing to the point that in the scene near the end, when she turned the boy into a vampire, she nearly drained him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where she thought she completely killed him because of how vigorously she was drinking his blood.
They did.
But I think the sound design overall was kind of run of the mill, maybe like a 2.5.
I went with 3 again, but
They did a good job of emphasizing her slurping out of her juice box too.
Yes, yeah.
I gave it a 3.
What are your thoughts, Chris?
I
3?
also went with a 3. Yeah.
All right, well, bang that one with the 3. The acting overall, I thought was great.
yep.
Both the teen characters, the acting was great. The mom, the dad, the cousins,
Oh yeah,
the
no,
parents,
across the board.
that whole family was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, her cousin.
And those
Her
punks,
cousin was
yeah,
good. Punks were good. Yeah.
yeah,
JP
those
was
punk
Played a
good.
ass
good
kids, they were
asshole.
all, yep, played giant assholes perfectly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to give that like a 4.5. I really enjoyed the acting. These are actors that I've never seen anywhere before.
No,
Obviously, a
that's the
lot of
other
them are
thing,
French
right? It's
Canadian,
like, yeah,
but really, really spectacular.
I had a 4.
I also had a 4.
Okay, let's throw a 4 on that one. Overall 4. And for the story, again, very unique take on vampire story. A good teen vampire story. I enjoyed it. For me, I'm going to give that a 4.
That's what I had.
I actually gave it a 5.
Wow,
I really
okay.
liked the story a
Wow.
lot. Like
That's definitely unique for sure.
because it wasn't a comedy horror in the sense that I typically find comedy horrors, or even like a horror in the sense. I mean, it was a vampire movie, yes,
Yeah.
but I thought just
Yep.
the story it's carried itself. It didn't need to be, for me. It didn't need to be a horror movie or a comedy movie because it
I
was a
gave
great.
it a 4 because it did remind me of Let the Right One In a little bit. So I didn't find it super original, but it was a great story. Like the scenes and stuff were totally different. You know what I mean? Like just the beginning with the clown and stuff. I mean, like I said, it was very, very well written.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sure, the story.
Yeah, very good. So I'm going to say 4.5 or 4. What do you think? Overall, we give it a 4
Yeah, that works.
in story.
Yeah.
4. Okay. And then the fun fear factor. This one, not a very fearful film, mostly
No,
fun.
Fun.
I would say the fun factor, given some of the writing and the scenes that were kind of funny, it wasn't something that made me laugh out loud multiple times.
No.
So it kind of missed the mark on that for me. I mean, it was a fun film, but I'm going to say a 2.5 overall for the fun fear factor.
I went
me.
3 with. I went 3
What are
with
your
that.
thoughts?
3.
Yeah.
3.
I had 3.5, but yeah.
I didn't look at my watch at all. I thought it was a good length. Like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It kept me entertained. Like it wasn't overly fun or overly scary, but it was a good movie. So
it was entertaining, and that's why. Yeah,
I got 3.
Excellent. So then our fun fear factor, let's agree on a 3.
On a 3.
And that gives us an overall score from the American Nightmare podcast for Humanist Vampire Seeking Consulting Suicidal Person, 3.5 stars.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. It's right around there.
It's a film that, listen, if you've got Shudder, watch it.
Yeah,
it's a good film.
It's a fun movie.
Shudder picks a lot of great films, and so far there hasn't been any films on Shudder that I watched and went, "Oh, this is fucking trash." Like there's some that are kind of weak, but they're all.
But those are like some of the older ones, and they tell you they're going to be bad.
Yeah, and they curate their films very well, I think, on Shudder.
Yep.
If you like horror comedies, just to throw a few out there that are on Shudder that are pretty good. Uncle Peckerhead. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that. Great film.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Slacks is another great film.
Is Dale and Tucker on there?
Dale and Tucker is not on there anymore. They were for a while.
They're on Tubi now.
They're on Tubi now. Yeah. Yeah. So really good film. Enjoyable. 3.5. go see it if you watch it on Shudder. If you got Shudder and you want to sit down and watch a film with a loved
It
one or a
is
friend,
foreign. It is
this is
foreign
a film worth
films.
watching. It is the foreign film. You will have to read subtitles
And
if
you
you
know
don't
what?
speak French.
Typically, too, when I watch those movies, when I read, I get a little tired just from reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't watch it too late.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Well done.
Excellent.
3.5. All
Hey,
right.
stupendo.
Let me take a note of that in my show notes. 3.5 stars overall. And
speaking of Shudder,
as we wrap up,
the Chainsaw Award
go ahead.
votes are available. If you haven't voted for the Chainsaw Awards,
Yeah, we did.
Yes, I have voted. Yes, always.
I was talking to all our
Chainsaw Awards
listeners.
are
I was talking
excellent.
to all of our listeners that they need to go out and vote.
Yes, listeners, vote.
All of you, go out and vote.
All of you
for the Chainsaws.
Chainsaw Awards, because those every year are pretty awesome, and
They are.
I think they're getting more popular. I think more and more people are getting enrolled in it. I see more and more people posting about it every year. So let's keep that going.
Nice.
And don't forget, those are sponsored by Fangoria. So if you're not already subscribed to Fangoria, it'd be nice to subscribe to Fangoria and keep that shit going. All right. Thank you to all of our listeners to the American Nightmare Podcast. If you have any suggestions for future podcast subjects, shows, movies to review, top 10 lists, or just some general feedback about the podcast, you can email us at feedback@the-american-nightmare.com or visit us on the web, the-american-nightmare.com, or on Facebook. Also, if you're too lazy to write an email, if you're a prick and you don't find yourself as a keyboard commando, you can always leave us a voicemail. 1-562-247-5855. You can leave us a voicemail. You can call us names. You can do whatever you want on that voicemail line. If you do not want your voicemail played on the podcast, don't say anything. But if you'd like it to be played, just say, you can play this. And then we'll be happy to play your voice memo on
I would love that.
All right.
I would love that.
Nobody calls us, man. I got a couple calls actually, but they were all fucking Chinese salespeople. Talking a foreign language, trying to sell me something or some bullshit. So, all right. Thanks everybody, and you'll hear from us again next month.
Yep.
Woot woot.